Now we're going to talk about box plots. Box plots are also called box and whisker plots or box whisker plots. They are a method for visually representing data, and they're very useful in identifying extreme values or outliers, and they're also useful for comparing distributions. If you look in our course page under this video, there is a link to an outside video that does a great job of comparing box plots. So we construct a box plot from 5 values, and sometimes we call this a 5-number summary. It's the minimum value and the maximum value, the first quartile, the median, which is also the second quartile, and the third quartile. We use these values to compare how close other data values are to them. And this is an example of what a box plot looks like. Box plots can also be drawn vertically, so you could turn this and flip it on its side, and that would also be a different kind of a box plot. In this class, we will use our calculator to construct and analyze box plots. So how do we read box plots? Approximately the middle 50% of the data fall inside this box here. So 50% of the data is inside this box. The whiskers, that's this section here, extend from the ends of the box to the smallest or the minimum value, and also extend to the maximum or largest value. The median, or the second quartile, indicated here with the dotted line, can be either the first or third quartiles, or it can be one or the other or both. And on the next slide, I'll go into detail about that. So this box plot gives us a good quick picture of our data. This point down here we call the minimum. That's the smallest of the data values. This section right here is Q1, the first quartile. This is Q2, or the median. This is Q3, the third quartile. And then up at the top is the largest value, which would be our maximum. So for some sets of data, some of the largest value, smallest value, Q1, the median, or Q3 may be the same. So you might have a data set in which the median and the third quartile are the same. In this case, the diagram wouldn't have that dotted line inside the box displaying the median. The right side of the box would display both the third quartile and the median. So for example, if the smallest value and the first quartile were both 1, the median and the third quartile were both 5, and the largest value was 7, this is what the box plot would look like. So in this case, at least 25% of the values are equal to 1. 25% of the values are between 1 and 5 inclusive, and at least 25% of the values are equal to 5. And the top 25% of the values fall between 5 and 7 inclusive.